Abnadi. Yeah. So now started as Grace Mistress.
Very sharp woman, but it was a bit surprising though, but
yeah. But Akwaba, Bibi Aboko.
And it will be minche.
Yeah, me
what Jimmy na. But you don't master the munim concas and I'm only put 9% bisano. Or more chedu do na me fa petra me de beko nature.
That's from your delivery.
Me discount. That's the same coach choosy.
Obit much so online.
Oh, how online they choose what they also. Nam kona nye no way. Obi said the auto fools and ajo na okay. Auto fools and ajo who color they be na white na da no brown. They say me go choose. Go choose and one be deliver. See is believing. And so we can say go here. See is believing.
Anyways, it remember me baba betie the owo mayen and eba me ma unuanom no akwaba. Honorable Fatima to Abubakar Esquire. Akwaba to say Information Ministry Boko
yegiso
edanyame ase that's say wa ba be kan yen ho ha why
me that's say me nso mama kwanya mama ba
o minister ho ye
ne ho ye pa o se me ba me nchel the production team
so honorable Sophia Akuoko. Honorable, we brutal. Me was Kasagu Mike name
guy.
Honorable Akwa better saying.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Constituency Boko.
Bibi Aboko.
Obom Domi Abra. Hey, yes, all constituency ne son papa. No correct.
Yes, papa. Na issues and so hobby brave.
Oh.
Stretching from Kaswa. You share boundary with Ewutu Senya. You share boundary with in Sawama Dredgery.
Hey, and your word, Juma.
Share boundary with English Amanfro and Amasama. So is that enclave? So that's the last end of Greater Accra.
Yeah.
So we stretch it.
Wow. And I hear say for the last primary so bar.
I was central.
I was central. Where is it?
Baby ayeti.
Oh, okay. Wow. I know primary is now Nkoye.
Yes.
Oh, too bad. But you've been in Parliament for how long?
2 terms.
And is Obi be take you over Obum Domiabra?
Yeah.
Why you family there?
Oh yes,
you've done your best.
Of course.
You've done your best.
Of course. Nipa behavior wa be it's true. Okay.
It's true. I know. So you would miss Parliament, Benyahe.
Oh yes.
So you can still go back.
Oh yes, at any time. Parliament they say at any time you can still go back.
And you have the desire to want to go back, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Yes,
I think so.
What comes up later? Wow. And as I say, what to me about Bekayan? I think you've been here before, right? Well, I say in Sembisi or constituency or my I remember.
Land issue.
No? Yeah, land issue. No. Yeah, Mekaipa, Kwaba. I think the big story for this week has been the disaster in the Volta region and through spillage, in Sema, Ediaba. How do you see it? Now, I see people from Mako.
Yeah, she share who you ever call Nancy. Oh, and chair ever call. Says in Sembia Coca can near say Manco for Akomako for Manzaniaco. Sema President Coca can.
Now, there is some bonnet.
And it's as one can ye. Mammy Fanchiama. Wati for na me fanchi ama wan kasa say me who say me 2 times in one fame.
Oh, you have failed.
One show.
And the Friday ama na me wan say o ban so san share Lacoste number 2.
And say me number 2 ni dey nyankrofo no number 2 ni bi we special one.
Hey, we sure.
We anointing wo.
O number 2 dey nsem wo. Interpretation no.
We anointing wo. Me dey go what dey anointing ni. Me dey gina yi fa. Number 2 ni gina yi. Me dey chia be ma me nua fa. Timi hu ma say ane me ni age. Women we can go places. I mean, ya na mo time ni but
you
can go places. Obi asem na da ho no me ya say na menche but me ka de meka
okay
asem na da ho no enya asem a ye fa no trasa because behind the scenes na me ni nua fati ni edidi nkomo bi me de bia de meka early warning signs obi say wo ye panyimu ti na me say VR chief executive no eso mo ma ne ko
VR CEO. No?
Yes, because say as I say ye mubi ye can't a residence no when ye class action suit or a lawyer ni against VR.
Hey.
Now yet me compute how much has been lost. Na ye more mutia as compensation. Because we a penyimuna wo ye adwuma early warning signs. Me ade ba kwa michiri e wo mi wi ase any reactive mechanisms. You become reactive after the fact. Now we are reactive after the fact that they said they we are no anko hospital in term. Afe na wo cure disease na aye problem. Look at what is happening. Epidemic esiho by a diagro, a alarming proportions. In kola wo mo be yare mosquitoes e wo ho ayi feces are epue free holes mu aman ho mu ade a niema bebre utim sensuo ni recede but after that what happens hwe eze niema bi wo ho aye niye so wo ye ayi a VR CEO we VR board chairman sit down no do a certain level from 275 upwards so utimi hu say you are reaching a crisis situation.
Yes.
So as soon as it hits 275, as I will start to say, "Oh, dream who say will spell it." Even 274, I say, "Oh, dream who say will spell it gradually."
But that's exactly what they did.
No, but they do 277. Miami Bay, they started spelling at 277. Do 278. Per one tray, I will break it down. Na insure na doors. Into who say, "Adia no air kosra." But you see, the danger is that so woman me tariff of a hydro and thermal.
Yes.
Now who more hydra? O feel it say we betimi a generating more out of hydro. Now etimi ama
end user tariff na
aba from na ama nsuo no so aba from. I believe that is the mechanism we use it thinking say generating more with hydro no be boa wo ma one ama metimi a make some money so we dey treat you more ade. But they didn't look at the other side of it. Number 2, share ya business as usual too much e okrum ha. And I believe and I thought to say our government by in some of 2016 no and come be niema differently. And our lawyer for bebre wom school for akese fo wom into omo ye niema anka me feel say omo de niema bi beto to yi. If you say met you for etimi akase nsuo beto one kasa as VR no wo you flow. We flow chart. The flow chart will tell you say adie no baby aye kono say neti anase say in the sector no your energy commission.
Yes.
Your PURC. Otemasio. These are regulators are more an overview of the system. Internet say omutimi advice say VR recrampo because of tariff now omubetimi dia generating electricity no board generation tariff no use hydro na be profitable. You the regulators, 2 regulators in they should be able to force them to spill. Because you see after the fact now ye hunu enye pleasant. Ultimately the other thing is that we enye force majeure obia kind of disaster and your force majeure caused by a natural disaster something caused by a human error because it could be a diligenter and can see evacuation resettlement it should be done before overspilling because any they be okay spell I said they be a spell or account more farms and but you should have systems in place to tell you say adia me no this is so especially when the Bagri Dam so upstream or so why and be good for what will happen you can't just do business as usual. So if somebody puts up a conspiracy theory say because of politics in tea or wipe out the whole region it doesn't make sense but you give room for people to speak. So,
but the evacuation you speak about, no,
before
meaning what? So when you resettlement, I said they should announce to the people to move.
No, but you see, you have to even make attempt to help people move. Because adia ye hui, obi mpase me bisu asem say we tu fie no because the sorry kwa. Wo sorry akohin. Ehemfa na ye de ato ho ama say sorry ko.
The safe haven.
Ewo hemfa. Where is it?
In the community, almost more 19 safe havens.
Ewo hene. I didn't say 19 safe haven move or monko. People are still lingering around safe haven in the classrooms when they are sorry no. A only safe haven no. Asori e work sa kuro we so nipa sen na wo nti omo toilet e be fa nipa sen. Is that the safe haven? Identity government intimi into tents. Marquis.
Yeah.
Ontimi mfa place bi ti say Accra plains ha. Na yemfa nwu ho. Yempe toilets ya sa disposable minim di the friend. NCC ho mankrofo. Awaiting say we be see you evacuate them. So we evacuate one mu wie na say ensimpa. We more because then the following another year you be sans aye baby. Or you might even need it for something. So why don't you evacuate them? Because you see, if you have early warning signs, because met your force woman a VR for Kasai. Say now that this is the trend. So why didn't you evacuate them before? A classroom is not a safe haven. A classroom, a schools under trees in Tiason, a safe haven nibi. A schools under trees nibi so also a safe haven. Schools under trees, a safe haven. Church cannot be a safe haven. Government should have provided proper, and VRA should have done so. Because I did that on a nyasam ketwana da house I know. A bit more fair for a state of emergency, and I do agree that it should be done. Because you see, Parliament to crown points so mobile. As they say in Concert Committee and Koma Kote. I didn't think as they say, one right, one about bag, want to committee near Fisher. Because the VRA should even come and tell us how it happened. They are quiet.
The VRA?
Yeah, Obi, where are they?
Oh, the deputy CEO has been speaking.
Speaking where? They are no waka. Me pacho me see news near you. Was speaking when a dear by some no waka. How did this happen? Somebody should be made responsible. They shouldn't take Ghanaians for granted, Obi. Mimi who say Ghana for ye treaty or musi aneye mareho because Ghana ni bia e Ghana ni. The president ko gina ho no waka say. Ye friend saying, Omonto Abama no. Na Omonto Abama no crown pa omo ye Ghana for ye will be a president. That is not right.
Adentia.
Because Obi, what we have here, the electoral system we have in this country, are numbers. Into Obi say me no call elections say me nya 50, we nya 50. Obi to aba ema wa. Well, chame one person no.
Yeah.
Into the sad nipa na wo mo voter region. 100,000 na womo de ma MPP 2020 e ka ho bi na MPP for we ne.
Sure.
Because ye 100,000 if you maybe nke be call runoff. Into obie ni ho betimi aka say wonya me stronghold kwa wo boa me ma me we ne because minya number bi wo ho. Yes, Ashanti region ye NDC for stronghold but omutimi 600,000 ye yi free ma omo ho be kire omo. Ye the numbers na ye adwuma. Into bia region bia no matter what it is oto abama wa ne ho hia. Ti wunti once oto ababa akwa etimi ma ye president. One vote. Today bia me joke bia me see if a madman inadvertently finds his thumb on a ballot paper wa mo bia wene. So that one, it wasn't the time. Me and Kasama mekan say the me boa mama ekurom ha ye no. Mo ampo mu wiea. Me wie de me yama mo bi anka nkire mo say mo be ye me stronghold. That is a beautiful joke. Nature some people are distressed and they say my sister station no pay ameko. Me nsema nkrofo eka. It's sad. It is so what did VRA do? Before that, what do they do? A dear Ben omo ye a boama wenya because they say omo de how ba to create say a two cry sika e de betonch ne cry a problem. They say yes akwa ye DDP e wo bonds bi ani ade. Omo to bonds na ye floaty ye no. You see haircut be come between 30 to 40%. The haircut no cry ye nwie amount for that so you under the shaving stick. Now we so
near the foreign component of the loans. No.
You say Ghana for be so to be the foreign component ye floaty and so what is so floated people but almost all bonds ni bi. You see no ni fi sanke no hwe nka no. Nso you see no so for 30 to 40% ebe ka no. So we are not in a good place. So anything that you do no as penyimu ayamo adwuma you need to understand the say nipa involved. Businesses are say almost 90 billion. Omo kasa we stations ni bi so 90 billion fish farm any a day. So how are they going to get their businesses back? How are they going to get their homes back? But say bianca yetimi nya some early warnings a year and we should also look at
in 2010 na PURC
2010 na me PURC.
Well, the last time via Pele was 2010. Yeah, who is
there be because you see yeah shuma na make no pay no. Ya juma ye no. You make sure say yes best eye view of the sector. The law no my free ho Mr. Mikase.
And omo law
no.
Yes.
Actually the last line in the PRC Act says that you're advisor to the government. In the independent, the PRC for independent, be saying you should be able to have a best eye view. And pay make us an my former boss. Then I'm a Mr. Francis Jata. Uncle Francis, good afternoon. These two people, time a year, Juman, they made sure send Niema a pepe. My boss, Mr. Samuel Sapon, fantastic engineer, fantastic. What am I say? Say bibia obe na waka na wachre. Say we ni say ABCD. We never saw this. Even them kofo matina a kro no so ache bato and they pay omo kasa omo see. Omo who sa proportions be that proportions are near once and crofo be lose omo farms, but they have lost their livelihood. They and are also higher than a really your friend is saying infrastructure deficit in terms of development. Any amenities are you because they be a think higher cabro for yes I acquire campaign you give vote to you and nearby toilet facilities to cry a problem. Ultimately, toilet facilities require a problem. And besides, this is what they are facing. What have we done over time to ensure, say, if we have to spill, how does it affect them or not affect them? Yes, ACPP for you see damn, you see damn. At the second phase, I come Kromo Baba remodeling the says yes, Pelia, you bet me, I then. Edinsuona fa baby a ebeboa for irrigation. Unfortunately, UP4 ne ba na omo ba ye ku no omo tu no. Okọ ye obi a oman toaso kasa za omo time ye si dam no krampo no omo kokko ke kansem. So shock hands at those days omo so otu sikegu. But na dam mi na aboa yen. So it is time for us to remodel. It is time for us to look at ways ye betimi aspelia enye den enhayen. This old technology no I believe is gone. Emra so say SSC etimi aban bi owo and can people nka mobile 7 years in kamahwe because mobile promises are more the man and the chance that they call heaven. What I say most mobile be sesa bibia magana for ye ho atoye but the ye me yakura na obi wo de me start here wo se me number 2 yi ba bi adefine me nya
number 2 we dey mu ero
enyi mu nya we Holy Ghost dey no hwe His Excellency Bawumia time asem ni si on na edi president obi wa nkoho o try my His Excellency na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo Dubai ebesin ko no campaign. So how can this be? This all baba be president say na baba be treating okfe de okọ ho awusu hu the pain in the eyes of mothers. In the pain in the eyes of mothers enye ho nkwa na wo hu bi da mesin won ko children's ward maami one ne bada form wo hu bi da wo mesin ko hwe oba wo da form a ye friend sen wo wa a form no order wo ma mesin ko hwe pain in mothers a wo mo pese wo mo kokolebu konya treatment a specialist hospital a ye sem penny ho pain in the eyes of mothers enye ho nkwa na wo hu bi da ebi wo baby wo Ghana. So it is high time I remove the pain in the eyes of mothers. He was not there. Okoy no kokoma sika and we free ho. You were on campaign. Alan Chiramatin was on campaign. I'm for Alan they were independent into on campaign.
Yes, so on also call.
That is Ojai campaign no koye. And when you be a do nipa. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no so no ni bibia wo ye bia no so kra wo baby. So ye den okoho. Inti wa wo device aye papa no ye papa panye tu kwan na wen o twen ma ye papa no bae ansa na wo ko what be da wonu nua panyi wo fie na so papa ni ho ni entua school fees o pesika tua na papa ba waje zunua panyi no ntimi entua school fees na se ne panyi die no odi no wonni di yie o so kra de o pese o ba be take you over the position na wantimi anko anko chechire wo mo were na we ya wo so akoma 160,000 sika no de campaign e moro 160,000
cities and relief items
relief and no e moro ni sika no de super delegates na moro say yo no ani sika
Yeah, where you no any.
But say super delegate sika so you no any sika because ono na epe ba bia gina.
Sure.
Emro won calculate ni mienu ni enhwe de edoso. So say Ghana for hu hia wo so per president edi. Me de me feel say VR
CPP mun ko.
Ye be ko ene de anya asem.
Criticize you.
Me criticize you me president. Me ka bibia me president anka mu be ye sweet. Because me pa akonya.
And the CPP mu pese mu di akonya.
And me ka se de bi se be ko no no odi akonya na bibia da na ba mu no. Waduru ho. Ye kwa agi se kokko pen bibia pay petrol so de bibia da na be ya sa de helicopter aka ho de ko.
Anyways. Na mate.
What is me kire no?
Mate be pato na fa wa me se.
Me ampo me ma no kresi awie. Ese se government we wo ma Ghana for hu.
E hu hia no.
It's very important. Obi de bia me kam se ye to abama. The easiest job to do is to be the president of a nation. Because you have all the resources available to you. You have the human resource. You have the natural resource. You have the raw materials. You have everything. The only answer you have to think and lead your people and go with your people and make sure that your people are happy. I said Ghana 40 misri. I said, oh, your president, I said, you one say, ni se Ghana ni biesu. They be a Ghana for srenkwa. Omunya baby da, omunya diani di, omunya atade she. They say the side check doors or crabba. What you mean to me? They are sorry for Indian side check as but in an necessity, ma, ye day, and my Timmy to we won't share. I am fan to come me fee, remember to me chop money. That is life. And it's a quabro check or chuchu form a jerry funu because ye will sika wa Ghana. His excellency and Nado see at Sikaso so a come de yampa, Sika de yetibiso, Sika yetibiso so a come de. As I said near me to Mrs. San. Obi emraso. Se Ghana for ye ni G ni esre.
And I Jantua and they attending. And unfortunately, she would have to leave us to attend an equally very, very, very important meeting in Yumri. But next week, God willing, she would be here. Na Yasayatua and Common. So, while she is leaving us, no, the Deputy Information Minister is here, Fatimatu Abubakar, and Yabejene reaction. Now, the Honorable Sophia Akwoko. MP Obom Domia Brown also ha ye betenenka Fatima Akwaba
and then Fatima wanya me ko wa be obeji meti
and I was asking number 2 DM
it is possible
wait anointing
number 2 so asking shirt
anyways yeah Fatima what's here and Nana Jantua any issues are worried and I think you move here now Honorable Emraha na yes
Obi asama na naka nyina
I want to use this one yes
asama na naka nyina oh sorry first of all ma menchia na menchia Honorable Sophia Ekoko na menchia Asempa 94.7 FM etiefo nyina all talk all day ya ma hakra mo kasa yetie bi na won say ubisa na question ba ko pe na se DMB anko ntem o say na president ko na say ubisa nse no wakoho as a leader of a political party CPP for mo future flag bearer I don't know as the most prominent member of the CPP she hasn't been there we have been there several times yenim situation there on the ground yenim the level of intervention here on the ground enti so ye adwuma no emomun distract ye senka ye nyina ya no ko benkrom se asemaba oye na aba yemmoa ekuro no na yentimi mu omun nko baabi a atorenche munsi ahwe nto obi ye wia ne abekan politics a enkanya me ya because wonsom oni nipa na wanya bi unsi honom unsi ho that you've not experienced not witnessed on the ground Ebia one social media picture binti it is enough to rubbish Juma via Renadmo any security agencies the interministerial committee any abine agencies is it enough DMB akoma 160,000 CPP oma koma modien enti CPP 4 voter agency ne Dr. Baumia ade no munsi ho wo de wano donwira enkasa enwo. But let me not be distracted. The second asema nanakaya me person me react to me President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Oba mepe on Monday na me wo hodada. I was there from 7 a.m. Kopem awia. President bedru ho be se no miense mu. Ma memfa akwanya yi so. Enda ahemfo ne ahema ne headmasters ene dikru ana mankralo ne mpanyimfo ane onyamfo mo ho nyina. In fact, adwuma ne ye ne omu nyina na eye. Ne abani ye nsoso omani so. Ne omu ye ne se ye ba omu kan bi ka ho se mumfa we meka ho. Akande we de ye nanso so ahase tochema. Na ye boa ye ho ano ne ye adwuma. President call ho se wo hu anigye ene o se bo mudigye egia president because omunim sa asem no bae no aban ento o majeje mu. There is no single day from 9 September spillage na start here. Wo be ko hono ma unhu nadmofo, unhu VR4, unhu asrafo, including 48 Engineers Regiment, Riverine Command, Naval Training Command. Wo be ko no bia wo ho, including some ministers, deputy ministers ne nkeka ho. Metima ka on authority say almost all of President Akufo-Addo's cabinet they have been to Mepe. Omo munko obi ade in minority ebi kro mundu 20% because ansa na menko na bebre akoho even enra interior minister koho defense minister national security minister for information no kobi eda me koye mese ministers akuku dam obia ni hono ma honko ho edi enti ne ye call for inspection say yanko hwe se anamo aban yitu no eye bibi esese ye hyemu kenaka ho ekoyiye esese ye tremu victims ne doso akade ebe ne emfa nka ho nanso obi na etena ha se nsem okeka nyina watoto bi afra keka bi aboma nanso so for the benefit of our cherished listeners me pese men set the tone properly for this conversation. Abraham mayi na no on some issues onko ho nti onja na ya yakọ ho na yenim ne ekoso ho no ye nkonkrofo no moa na sa esiye ebeka ne date ye ndabe ekọ nadu na CPP akụkọ no ntimi nkoto okosua mpo ho no ma adehye ho ho no ma enya afi no mo betina ho abepupu on all efforts aban ne ye de aboa omanfo mo the affected districts. What is the story of the Ekosombo Dam spillage? Ubekanya eye afi etwa mu 2022 Volta River Authority ene nadmo mpanyimfo omuko these same communities in South Tone, Central Tone ne North Tone ene omuko di nkita ho se ya adwene se 2022 no yes spele ensuo ni bi so nim se ensuo no nya afia no bia no mo spele since ebra President Nkrumah penso musi dam no this is the sixth time. The fifth time was in 2010. This is the sixth time almost spelling. No most the dam is spilled only on conditions say the integrity of the dam is at stake. Say the integrity of the Ekosombo Dam is at stake. Say ensuo no mu duro no ene enema ene na hoɔden no enyepe enti se wan hwɛ bi amgu a enam say nature ewa hoɔden nti yehu disaster yehu se ne ensuo si twifa nneɛma so enam say nature wa hoɔden nti no se ensuo na hoɔden na ɛkyɛn dam no na se mo ambu bi amgu a eno ankasa bɛbɔ ne kwan. Na sensuo no bon de kwan a ebetwia fa a lot of districts in Volta, Eastern and Greater Accra region. In fact, ensuo do a water tank mo mo say in excess of about 12 billion meter cubes. Omo can be feet, omo can be cubes, but this is what I have on it. Yeshia be 3 regions here be wipe almost half off. Obi wo kan say 2023 ya Libya for omo dam buye. Omo dam buye dey na siye. Atwia fa ekroso atimi ama nipa 19,000 ahwe omonkwa omo ayehu omo afa bodies 19,000 omo ayentimi account for omo emeka ho enti se aban ne VR ne nadmo ne mpanyimfo a omasede wo sa adwuma we hu no ye ka se ye besro anoya ate se ne nana ya mo beka bi a kire ne NDC fo beka bi a kire na enti ye de hu se ya anspele na mom ye mbu no tot na se dam no bua nipa na ye movie o makọ safe havens I will say in the schools classrooms and safe havens no enke opa kire se eyo mo anko mbeja ama ensuo na nkasa abua yi no kwan abefo mo so amomu nyina awu nanso president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne NPP aban So policy be our higher priority of this government. It is saving lives. We prioritize saving lives in COVID. We are prioritizing saving lives in the spillage of the Akosombo Dam. Na meka in 2023. Some catch us 2022 omo sensitization to anamo bordeuro and so ensuya anto andrew levels omo best fele. Enti na adwuma na omo ye nyina ahyeagu. Na 2023 until May ena projections by say ensuo no beto ache asene senia ye nsusuye anase VR ni mpanyimfo ensusuye sitie no. Omo te se ensuo no beto kese achan se ni omo si projective for this year na eno omo sa start sensitization campaign ni bio da ho so campaign June, July, August ni nyina na omo ye community engagement ne campaign announce say nyame adoma 15 September omo be bie dam na spele no kakra for a period of 3 weeks tieni yo. There was a scheduled spillage enye we ya. There was a scheduled spillage. Na watchimu nanka esese esha asie from the 15th no mabunu kakra enyiri ni bibia for 3 weeks. Now so what happened? After sensitization campaign on 8th omukoye simulation wo mepe. Omukoye simulation wo mepe man krofo hu say oh nanso ni beyiri ahe na obedwane afa say ni anamo ombetutu bia on the 9th 9 6 days before the scheduled spillage no. And mo technical advice said there be even dam no so ankasa de bia nsuo to. Na nsuo ni bia start ye yiri free bupe ni echi because of upstream activities near other villages also outside Ghana. And nsuo to consistently. There are a lot of people in rural communities on make catch say enka October de enim se bosome no empa mu de na nka nsuo na eden ejai to nanso amasa enkra hampo eno anadwo nsuo to. Enti 15th na nka omo betwen e de asfele na nketenkete no andrew ho. Now on the 9th no aye emergency. Say wunim ebia na ade eche so a ne ebebanye, and if there is the slightest chance say dam no betimi abu na abetwia for nipa so akumomo a we should look at the lesser evil. Say yen spilling quantities ni bi. That is how come we have the flooding as we have it today. Enye se o ma anya sensitization, enye se o ma anya hyehyeye, enye se no mu nim se bi nyansa se o mbe spele na nkakra da bi. That was scheduled to take place on the 15th. Nanso so aya ye kan hwe disaster si Germany na nso yiri fa nkrofo a omo ya abrofo ntia disaster esi wo America esi wo Hawaii na eja hyehye ni nsuo ne niam ba omo ya abrofo ntia esi disaster esi wo Ghana de esi President Akufo-Addo na anya na adwuma yie aya ne ye ndwen se nyame tumi ne niam bi wo ho a na ye wo ewiemu nsachira ne climate change no na ho oden so sene politics na ho oden so sene President Akufo-Addo aban. Nanso so priority ni in the instance no na ene say yen saving lives first yen twen madam no mebu te say Libya de e ma mo meka say oh ena nipa wu na say there be even say aban ne beje didi atem say VR beje didi atem ni ade ageni pankwa. That is the line that they had to toe. Nanso so yes spele ye no sene misi kan no from the 9th ebesi na me no te he kase aban mu mpanyimfo de bia they are in the communities obekan ya establishing command center for Volta region ewo your friend is saying mepe in the northern district and a command center for eastern region ewo Sojaman and a command center for Greater Accra ewo Ada enti abri bia no mo ye adwuma oba bia nadmo mpanyimfo ni bi o mo te ho ankasa Seji Deputy Director General of NADMO on free hand echo or motiho VR mpanyimfo CEOs ne directors ne pay for more motiho and sana yenya ye twa kwan free Accra echo banyina yehu sa village no akoso ensunsuanso aba ensunsuanso ni bi ne sen nipa ahwere japade bebre anankrofo ajapade akansu ase. And so now chimpa won't mean assess the extent of damage. And tinana ya 90 billion Ghana cedis na not hekano. Obi no kremwa. And they ya ni ye disinformation campaign international conference war your friend is saying your friend is International Conference Center. Nana ya betina mu bianco be hu sade a won verify a woni ho adanse. Yenka. Enti between knife no ne nana ya nim say 90 billion Ghana cedi property na say. Nya adwuma atehwem. Aban na ni so ade hu ne say one, ye moving Crawford to safety. Enti me no ka say enne ehu hia say obi say mo me evacuate me a ne fie yiri we area hon kwa ye ko evacuate no. Not a single day no mo evacuate nipa more than 100. Not a single day. To the best of my knowledge as at no. Enti aban anamo a wo to ne ya chemu miensa. Ne edi kan ye safety. Ne etoso mienu eye relief and a welfare and ne etoso miensa na rehabilitation. Safety no fapem na evacuation na security agencies no ene nadmo ye no. E free honom na se eba welfare issues a ukọ me baby amekọ ene emepe. Sa ukọ hosesi a one of the dormitories no me fan se be mu studio yin ka mo ho be nsia na nwotwe. Omo de aye mobile clinic. Doctor wo ho, nurses 4 and 5 wo ho, district health director wo ho, hospital beds wo honum, enuro akadie bia so obi yare ana bibi tu no mbehwe no honoma skin diseases ni bibia omohwe omuntumi ansa no mo de akoba bi. Every other day not more distribution of relief items. Near me makobia many who na midi who dance. List wo ho for every room ni padodo eda ho. And to be that Nkizito ho no the secondary school bi mu now say na we evacuation. E dan ceiling bosso. One mattress ne mosquito tents. O see yenyi ni film na nka yemfa no nkoto abonten say abo makeshift tent. What sense does that make? E dan yo baby ana school for the no. Ye de obi akọ. Ye the mattresses amano ya mano mosquito net o se enyanke yankobo tent ne yamfa rubber carpet nkose form mfa mana bontin bi se be ya mo benya bi aka enti obi ukọ honum sesia ensuo sachet water meda mejina honko ana sachet water mde about na ebro $1,500 mani so nyese obi si o eduane every other day ombeche room bia 10 kilos mienu every other day. Ne me ma witness na me di ho adanse apart from nnuane ne niam omo de ma omo at the safe havens no ne etoso mienu eni ndro
eni e aban nioma o de ba na
aban nioma through nadmo aban nioma because VRA ayi 10 million Ghana cedis am omo de year relief efforts no aban de ne free other sectors e ba no e towards ye be rehabilitate communities no. Oh, and they are only honorable Brian a champion ye interview. And no kasa emote or say World Bank for 40 million Ghana US dollars no. No mo so mo de bebu akua for bo munim se honso kua yo koso ankrofo ensuo atwia for mumfo so. Omo de kobo omo Rose Ministry. Se omanya baby omo betimi abokwan ankrofo nyu so kodo no mfa contaminated water tano so. As at Tuesday no maya na mo a omatu anamo so mo degraders ko ho akotwa kwan foforo ato afuo bi e no higher land mu na nkrofo atimi akwa aba enti wo nko hoda unsi ho party ni bi ansi ho na ne yenka bi nguma ne yanka sa aban nya adwuma bi aban to anamo uye no free ho no ma
okay
ne etoso miensa president ankasa ko mepe na me wo ho medical catch us say enigye na e atmosphere how grateful no moye wote ohima na kasa okan wote obi kasa wo obe kasa ma aban bia se no ma be attack o sa bia ya sha wonfunu mu ma ya ma bibi ntina aka ma aban won see hoda na you are so sene ono a ye ato no asemato no unsi ho unko no moa unshow any support enti so obi bu a wo ne wo ka no wo moa bia se umia wa no no mo moa no na ankrankрафo ne aban adwumaku ahodo mbetima boa no mo meye adwuma no say rehabilitation efforts bi o ho aban ne ya interministerial committee no ministers akukudam eka ho no omo to anamon to see how best senior omampanyi kan ye ene senior wasi ahye omo so omo nye no see e be restore livelihoods omo malusu omo farms ne ade e be bo omo asa ahye omo muke omo adwuma muke na no matimi asi omo dada mu communities na ade o mahwere nyina ye besa asiesie na o masi o mudada mu eno ne anamon a aban tu enti sese ayete ha ye kasa idie the communities themselves ye o mahu ne ekoso na se ne de bia e ka no obi ye ne e wo menyepe sabi mebo akohoma nte se wa wo bo ho akohoma enti ebi amo beba asikyire beba gare beba ebi ana aka o magibi na aka baabi enti me kra no so obi ma comment bi na ofri bi aka ho a minim say rightly so fi se nkote ni fie no wo koba edi a trench ono anko betimi aboa no ho nanso anamo bi a sese president na ado danko Akufo-Addo eni aban we betu no omatu president no ni Ghana unim sa asem ni si no ni ha sani emisika na village no was supposed to start on the 15th emergency ni na mo almost started on the 9th so that yan ko risk any lives na yan ka se ye twan ansa ama na ba be nya problem president bedru Accra Ghana ha 1 a.m. 1 anwe the next day no ho mo amote ha dada no mo fa ice water rubber mponkomo omoda enso wote ha inciting crofo yete se ne aban into anamo bia adwuma esefata a omampanyi di ama interministerial committee a chief of staff ye maame honorable Akosua Fremont se opareda no enro akromu mitie enro echomu mitie enya meetings ni nyina na mu hu but me come say day and night the committee is working and as a nominated spokesperson for the committee because my boss can hold I can assure you say yentran kan hakeke emo obi ntwan for nyini meche de bia se edi achentwe wo hwani because omanfo ne adehye omo all the district amaboboso in Volta region, Eastern region, Greater Accra region omo ye Ghana adehye ma pa president Akufo-Addo ne aban no ani ku omo ho entini ye beye bibia sefata say ye betima restore communities no na omo nso so atimi akoback akwakodi omo da
mesan about ho and then I pick your thought on in seminar and anado ekokan ho and also the controversies ababa mama honorable akoko emrem honorable mejiri say one monitor the akoso ewo Volta region. Your flag bearer has been there, former President John Dramani Mahama, one with your colleague MPC Free Honor initiatives amongst were taking more or the airboa. What do you think of the away from the day I started up until now?
Yo, Obi, say me fa akunya isu ama omo ya affected nyina shedding ebusuafo ne ade nyina me mo nyina shedding. Na mechia me constituency obom do me abrafo nyina any I also central se see ade omo come ho I can never leave them out. Na mechia NDC fo nyina ni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na edwuma pa oye Volta region. I'm also from Volta region.
Oh, okay.
And you know an easy thing. Said the higher can education dey ayebi na ye be fine. Em say I just be education be fine. Ekosiisen.
O Asempa FM.
Ekosiisen. Sisi aheti Ekosiisen ye den and Ekosiisen and aside the way nyina dey e buy. Me I don't want to go too much into it because I didn't the NCAV. Technical people no they didn't help much. Chief executive me mimpo ankaban na no me ankasa ma resign.
VR chief executive.
Because I'm also sensitizing growth for na then a ban say aji akasa bebre waka said they were spelling it in bits. Now then I'm went to me your information center villages no just a radio so no kan ya na say TV so no kan no mo desensitizing growth for in every community we crossy bia me ye crossy MP information center ene wo ho bebre ni hwe TV asem bia obeka chro mu bia bibia obema omo kokko bia no this all information center no akoka chro wouldn't have been here bibia yedwin nka ye ni ho ena komuko information centers omuko churches so say de ye hwe say de nyama na eko no wan hwe ya problem bi beba nti sorry for mun kanche ma sorry for ebia information center no pe bia ma ay announcement enyumre mo announcement okay, a lot of them would have moved to other communities so obi be papa bi wo dem a obeyi sanka ye hu is even sitting MPs so mo wo krom so mo antehwe obian from nka
sitting MPs no
obian MP bi obi say no be ka chere so no de omunim de esi adechi ane say disaster flood say and they were all running up and down aji akasa bebre or see relief items from Nadu MPs nyama omo ye chese omo ninam esre nsuo we because your constituents omo kromo ye adwuma ne say na admoni abani VR for no mo kan
Sa
omo mutu abama no so mo ni ho be aba parliament omo mutu abama asema to say wo constituency ni nia na to nsuo ma ekoi it is one dwane anko save you be there. So they are even working more than 24/7. They are doing their best. It's uko na say bia uko save heaven na uko hu say pure water ni ade siwa. Enye na admofo nko na ade ko. Enye VR fo nko enye abanko na ade ko. Individuals are also doing a lot. Enye aba. President asema uko kan hu fa so ne de wen. Any asema aba. Do you even need? That is a loose talk.
how so?
Say bia, enye say bia, say about 20 and can remember. Do you even need to go into that? There was no need for you to say it. As Ojana must to throw down. What can you see mama miska? Mama relief items. Say okra de obi, enya asema ka okra me no nkasa. Chia kan ka me nchia. Me wi amaka say good morning. You don't even say that. Oh, yare now the hospital na maba ho. Me show am ho ato we wi afense asema me wo no. Makacho na se obi da ho na se ebia oxygen sine so na makwakọ gina ho se obi wo otimo denten. Se nya asema nka wokra no me fa hanchia. Debi yanka ne sa. Me say government we fairly will be BMO. We fairly will be me dem what dey ba go be government we ayo. We failure my was think by this time no o man ka so mo jakonya na si ho aka so mo sorry ko wo she de ekoso o mo party no mo kranka by this time no e was so mo hu so mo ye failure o mo failure ada na mekasa minia disaster here be what is stopping the president for declaring a state of emergency? And then they stopping. You see what France did. Otimiko supported France. Na ye di abaka kreye abawa he. Wo they won't declare mo bisu fi France in beboy. Won't declare state of emergency. Am mo bin fi France in beboy. There was fund wo emergency fund wo. I bet media wa. Now you see the 40 ahene koi. $40 million.
No, I know you're just for agric intervention for
Just
farmers.
For farmers.
Yeah. To restore their farms.
Fine. See ano. Ye di America gidi. Ya boss ke bi kakraka. Ye say de ko. Adi e start here. If you be pay. Ye boy ni nyina no. Ye ka akosombo area. E bi sakro. Oti ho na MP we afro. Shall do afro. I say so far. She me say boa mi o. Then na meti me de akọ. Ko she asutware nkrofo mu omo wa house nyina. Emu ni nyina ase. Nkrofo we ase na utie ne din. Uti ho na keta MP afro. Uti ho na obi so afro wo Kpando area. Uti ho na obi afro. Iti ade no.
Omo nyina spillage ni.
Spillage no. Because it has traveled far. Say yensu.
Yes.
So ne musa ene number bi bebre. Se sia na ye say ya declare no. Sika na ye de aba no fine. Ye try ministry no as soon as possible. Omo mbra no mo beye assessment no mo nka ntre ye. No mo my statistics of
Farmers.
farmers no. Ni ehu se de sika no ebe kono one. As we are speaking no so ne da so. So we don't even know when in so ne be what is the situation going to be like? Ground, no, will it still be fertile enough for farming? Because AB and Sony Be and Yanni are the roads in the Becoso. So how is it going to be like? Will it still be okay? In Tisikana Ediabano, how many farmers and a cover? One, for accommodation, I say, I know be that answer when your sound mind impo. AB a sikebi da ho. Ni nyama bi gudem ho ni nyama papa bi gu ho ebi obi sika krada na nche na sisi anso rafa ni nyina akọ it is kana wo dey brand na ahe na ye koche ne how many farmers are they going to give ya bone kakraka Ghana fu nyina ya te ne kakraka but statistics bi anyamba out it's a median come feel say first and foremost you know ke was some form committee bi a omo be kwa akoye statistics ni nyina na ye hwene hu say this is the number of people. And Sunny, who's okay, in so no qua. How is it going to be like? Accommodation, and we here pa because someone ya baby for mutin to ye. ansa no ma ba bedwe ebi obi wo ho kra na land no ye dwuma wo so no okolisi nkofo akoji loan saa omo akoji loan no den ne ebeye sika no de ma na odi kotua loan na asa odi koye dwuma sanya ma we nyina wo ho e wo se yetimi eden yetimi hwe ne ye ansa na we start saying say and we are my relief item and I am my way and I am manso and fine nyina ho hia but I was say you go into it well na yetimi hu se nipa no koji loan and na odi ye farm na was see who says Canada ho say bank no ko fire on be scraping no offer manana and also bi ho no koji ya on be ne den ansa na ya behwe ne land na nkasa se land no eso te say ansa na ya hwe kwan be fa so nti enye say be chiche sika say ya chiche sika we are solve a problem at the end of the day we are back to square one we are still back to square one yet we next year you call election what are they we are you sure more help for their fines this is here the medium can say was say by this time they yet me set ebia health post for every area ebia e show mo be share TV so no me who say e be cost all right ni ade as we speak nko for voters ID nyina ko Ghana card nyina ko
omo de ebe ko ne ko
omo de ebe ko it is a say no 4th November na mumu ko ya mu election mu polling agents mu ko to aba obi a card obi de ko are we looking at that one it's evident before say nyama bebre wo ho a e wo se ye de yeti me hwe especially concerning sika ya yesi ye de aba sika na ho ne hia and an nature president as we speak now no ultimately declare state of emergency na chese bia the door will be open na chese obi biara o person odi bibia aba no or bringing no forward na state fund na e wo ho no for emergency fund
omatimi de omun
saka ye metimi de omun saka $40 million here ye can share ye people all the way chese baby anso wo voter bia fa ho me can no pay obi frame ka che say fa anyako so na yi ukro mu fo no na den na we na me say ade na eduru anyako nsusu anyako no wo district ben e wo keta district
e ho nso eduru ho
che say e no me say ya ka me say eduru anyako nsusu o say how de woni me say eduru ho enti no fa ha na we are from MPs they say it's affecting them a lot enti no who complain wo mo ho pa e na who omusu no omusu it's no $40 million a year ye can say no dey for just farmers other ones in yamba na farmers no mpo no say sika we me nya sure say e ya dey betimi aso omo problem and I think betimi am omo relief mpo entimi ma relief entimi stress ye form a committee me yan share statistics let's go deep into the matter me yan share baby omo beda say no farm no kra no betimi asan ye wo ho na bioma na what is the state of the farm ground no it is saying and sana yetimi start say because no so ntimi nye wo na so man is can we so san kwaje asase wo baby fufuro no akwakoye oje asase na de no de be yedwuma say loan or fire
on state of emergency no the president acts on advice from the security couples so, ABR after from the assessment they don't need to declare state of emergency. Is that not also possible?
If it is possible me no nyina na eti he ho
yes
ade ekoso wo ho no e ha adwe e na ade no so omo besan ye bi mu village no me mate say so omo say omo ye omo besan ye
so depending on
so na da so to yeti he say climate change obi asoro say abibi asison na asede asena say de so no kra tododo nso no kra ye we asena say de we bo ase Christmas kra na nso to you say climate change into no na was so mutimi here ready at any time say you can't tell and so no veget is say the aje ke no kra nso to nka by this time I walk to bank we experiencing hamatan nka first we experiencing hamatan obi enim say nso better but ya can say climate change is going on. It's what are they doing? Say bia, omo besan twa ama ya ka say na obi enim sense so better. We nipa na ye. And then natural disaster. E nipa na ye. It's what say it me share. Say ane de media me say okay, the AC. Na Ekosiisen and e ba na sa. But say na nya ba no so no. What are we doing? 40 million ya kan. Sika ni ye maybe de bia. Wo share revenue aban we oja. sika revenue aba we no you be a waji revenue passing out when be out waji revenue see am be here former president Kufo oyeli oye to jomama e buy oye 2 ka ho mom revenue omo gina doso iti no enye say bia ye be ka se mo nto aba ma mi nso so no ya asem na aba iti no mo ngi 40 million na mo fa mo fa it is more than that.
Honorable Sophia Kwoko and attending can Ekosiisen so ni higher Sempa FM earlier Motin Nanaya Jantua Enka and Honorable Fatima to Abubakar. Medan me ho aba me ba I'll come back to Fatima. There are bare 2 issues. One President Akufo-Addo and Samuel Koka and the controversy and also generated. I think the Naya Jantua Eka Bibi Efa plus Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Son Sem say one cohontem why he went the time he went there to visit the people and also be and Juano Eddie Amaya. But after this short break, Munchanya Yebasisia.